What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video I wanted to talk about a tweet that was made by Adam Jackson yesterday with regards to the super rare uniques in Diablo 4. For those of you who don't know, Adam Jackson is the lead class designer at Blizzard Studios for Diablo 4. And he tweeted a little bit about how you can kind of get these items, which isn't really out of the ordinary, and what they are, and that's what we're going to be going over in this video right now. For those of you OG Diablo 2 players, you will recognize some of these items as being part of the game from back then, specifically the Harlequin Crest, the Grandfather, Doombringer, and Andariel's Visage. Now, Adam Jackson in his tweet said he wanted to clear up some of the details about the rarest unique items in Diablo 4, the fact that they can drop from level 85 plus enemies, and you can get them anywhere. You can get regular unique, as well as they will always drop the maximum 820 item power. That there's only currently 6 in the game, and that they're really, really rare. And from what we know so far, with millions of players playing the game, there's only been a couple sightings of any of these items within the game. So first up, we have the Doombringer and the Grandfather. Now, what makes each of these unique? The Doombringer, for example, does roll core skill damage and damage, and I don't think you can roll damage on your regular weapons, but you can definitely roll core skill damage, so that's not really special. Chance to heal, though, is very nice, especially if you're playing a build that runs the Temerity Pants that let you overheal and get barrier as a result. It also gives up to 26% maximum life, which is a pretty insane number, to be fair. Assuming you have 10,000 life, that's an extra 2.5k life that you can get from this item. As well as the lucky hit, up to 25% chance to deal a certain amount of shadow damage to surrounding enemies, which also reduces their damage done. So this is both an offensive and a defensive item. I think it's very good, and it'll fit in most builds, especially ones that play shadow damage. The Grandfather, on the other hand, so its special trait is that it can roll the other properties on this weapon can roll higher than normal. It can have an excessive amount of damage, it'll give you some crazy amount of life, a lot of all stats, and you never have to repair it. It also can increase your critical strike damage by up to 100%, which is a very high number to increase critical strike chance by. Next up, we have the Ring of Starless Skies, which is a new unique to the Diablo series, and Andariel's Visage from Diablo 2. Now, the Ring of Starless Skies gives you a little bit of increased lucky hit chance, critical strike damage, and core skill damage, which pretty much fits into any build, more or less, as every single build does use those stats. It also makes it with its unique ability so that each time you use a core skill, it reduces the cost of your next core skill by a certain percentage, up to a maximum of 40%. Now, if you're somebody that uses on a rogue, for example, preparation, this can help you spam your core skills faster in order to get your ult back faster. There's a lot of nice interactions with this ring. Now, Andariel's Visage is also very, very special, as one of its stats is Lifesteal, and from what we've seen so far, there isn't any other item in the game that gives you Lifesteal, as well as a little bit of attack speed, all stats, and poison resistance, which, given the way resistance is currently working in the game, is a little bit negligible. However, its lucky hit is up to 20% chance to trigger a Poison Nova that deals 10,000 something poison damage over 5 seconds to enemies in an area. Now, this is a lot of damage for a single lucky hit trigger, and it's AoE. Especially for those of you that play Poison Rogue builds, you'll know how quickly that can stack up. And last but not least, we have the Harlequin Crest, and another new unique, the Melted Heart of Selig. Now, the Harlequin Crest, aka the Shaco, does give you an amazing +4 ranks to all skills. That to me is just an insane modifier on its own, on top of the up to 20% damage reduction, a significant amount of life, as well as cooldown reduction and resource generation, and a decent amount of all stats. This is probably the most sought after super rare unique in the game right now. As far as we know, there was one confirmed drop. There may be a couple others that we don't know about. Either way, it's super hard to find. I've been wanting to find one. I hope I find one day. We'll see. The Melted Heart of Selig, on the other hand, is a unique amulet that gives you all stats, core skill damage, damage while you are healthy, which is a modifier I haven't really seen, as well as resource generation, and its unique stat to gain 30% maximum resource. In addition, when you take damage, drain 8 to 3 resource for every 1% life you would have lost instead. Now, this is a ring you have to be very careful with, an amulet you have to be very careful with, because it seems like it could waste your resources real quick. And if it does, depending on the situation you're in, maybe you need to use some abilities to get out that cost resource, you might not be able to. So you have to be very careful with it. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments below which of these super rare uniques you're dying to find the most. If you've enjoyed watching this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more future Diablo 4 content. As always, my social media information is in the video description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.